Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this Warcraft Rumble HEROIC campaign guide, I'm going to show you how to take down Shy-Rotam after the Whelp nerf. In the heroic version of Shy-Rotam, Shy-Rotam and Shy-Rotam are going to periodically charge any ground minis that get into combat roughly after this line. So the ground minis start engaging these towers and start engaging minis here, and then there's going to be just charges, and those deal area damage. So it can be very difficult to survive that. But they only charge ground minis. So air minis, if you use air minis, for example, to take the towers, then you're completely fine. They in fact cannot attack air at all. And that is why the previous main strategy for this was Whelp. You drop Whelp over here, and they exploded with the flame burst when Shy-Rotam hit at them, and the flame burst killed the troll here, and then they killed Shy-Rotam, or at least dealt a lot of damage to it until the troll respawned. But now Whelp's Flame Burst cannot kill the troll anymore, and if you're a little bit underleveled, your safe pellet doesn't kill the troll anymore. You would kind of have to use something like a Blizzard to kill the troll in order to get the Whelp's activated, and then you're spending so much gold on that it's going to be really hard to defend. So I don't really like that strategy anymore. I actually did this with two different strategies. The main strategy that I recommend for this one would be air minis. So I'm using a gargoyle. I use gargoyle to take the tower here, and then a little bit of support on that gargoyle, trying to mine as well, trying to defend, trying to get a little bit of blizzard or something over here, but also Batrider. If gargoyle is tanking, gargoyle can tank the troll for a little while. Batrider flame pool is going to be big enough so that it's going to hurt and it's going to kill this troll. So gargoyle together with Batrider is just a phenomenal combo for this map, and it can do you a lot of good. It is also possible to just get through all of those charges with Armored Abomination. You can do that. You can actually just use ground minis to take the towers, and then you get charged on and charged on and charged on repeatedly. But even a level 21 Abomination that's armored can take those hits, and yeah, it's pretty hilarious when that happens. If you want to use the Abomination strategy, you want to push towards wherever the opponent is pushing from, because you really don't have gold to defend one direction and push in the other. So the Abomination is going to crush their push, and then it's going to go forward. But mainly I do like the Gargoyle strategy better here. Also, when you're taking towers, specifically when you're taking the right tower, it is possible to turn this arrow straight and then still have your miner go this way. Because if you position your miner the left side of the deployment zone, the miner is going to go here, then it's going to spot, ooh, gold, then it's going to go to this gold vein, and then it's going to carry on going over there. So it is possible to use miner to mine both of these, even while the arrow is pointing towards the tower, so that your troops will go towards the tower. Also, because there are ogre mages, yeah, ogre mages are the bane really in this map. You don't want to position your minis in a clump. So for example, if you put a gargoyle coming from this side, then you might want to put the Batrider coming from this side. So then if there's an ogre mage that starts shooting at the gargoyle, then the Batrider is going to be outside of that splash zone, and the Batrider is going to get some hits in. Depending on your levels, if you're a little bit underleveled, those ogre mages are pretty hard to kill. I typically have to use something like Blizzard plus the Batrider hits to really get it down. Otherwise, it's just much impossible. But something like that will work. There's also going to be a bunch of, there's chickens here, there's going to be harpies, there's going to be mountaineers, there's going to be prowlers, a lot of squad minis, and some of them airbound. So you will want to have area of effect damage and damage that can kill all of those squads and things. So that's important in this map. And this is what my gargoyle army looks like. So this is Alliance. I'm using Safe Pilot, Blizzard, Gargoyle, Batrider, Witch Doctor, and Harpies. And out of these minis, there are 4 essential minis. The 4 essential minis here are the Gargoyle, the Harpies, the Blizzard, and the Batrider. Because Gargoyle Batrider is just a very powerful combination. Also, Harpies can support the Gargoyle. Harpies can deal a lot of damage to Shy-Rotam if they get through. And Blizzard is something that's going to be very important in helping the Gargoyle, helping the Batrider surviving get through. And then you have 2 bit more of a flex slots where you want some AoE damage, you want some ways to handle ogre mages, some ways to handle harpies, chickens. Witch Doctor is a good one, Pyromancer is another good one that could go into this slot. On Alliance I'm using Safe Pilot here. Not exactly my favorite after the nerfs, but it will do. I would love to have some more ogre mage counters, but Prowler, Stonehoof Tauren, those are ground minis. I really don't want to have that many ground minis here. I mean, of course, Safe Pilot is also going to be on the ground, but you can drop that on harpies, you can drop that on chickens, on murlocs, so you can also use it for defense. If you're a little bit more adventurous or a little bit more death ball-y, then this is what my death ball looks like. So here I have Abomination and Frostwolf Shaman. Frostwolf Shaman obviously requires the Earth Shield talent for this, so that it can make the Abomination armored. And then also Witch Doctor, Pyromancer, Batrider, lots of same elements, these AoE elements that you need. And here I have a Dark Iron Miner so that I can try to contest those veins and just mine even more with this one. I'm going to show you the Gargoyle kill with all families, and I'm going to show you the Abomination kill with this Horde squad. And this is what it all looks like in action. So here we go, Heroic Shy-Rotam with Alliance, the Gargoyle strategy. And with the Gargoyle strategy I like to take the right tower. And here Gargoyle on the very left, Batrider a little bit on the right, and also Miner on the right, so that it's going to turn around even though the arrow points straight. And here, as you can see, the Batrider is out of reach of that Ogre Mage, and together with Blizzard and Batrider can kill it. I also used a Witch Doctor down below to kill some chickens. My base still took more than half of its health in damage, but yeah, that's just how it goes. And I'm about to send a little bit more stuff here, more gargoyles. Just trying to get that Batrider out there. Now getting a couple of charges at the tower, but that's going to be fine. Now we have a little bit of a weird situation in which the harpies are actually following the cat that charged in from the left. And then we're trying to get rid of that bear. More charges at the tower. Well, Shy-Rotam has taken a fair bit of damage, so it doesn't look too hopeless at all. I was going to get rebuilt, but I have the ability to make another Gargoyle and a Batrider, and again the positioning, so that they are not clumped together, so that if there's going to be an Ogre Mage, then the Ogre Mage is not going to hurt them both. And here a little bit of Blizzarding. Blizzard, Batrider, Gargoyle, that's really the group that's going to handle everything. Here we go. Sadly, we now have an Ogre Mage here. Going to have to try to do something about that. That's also, the Ogre Mage often gets, well, minis often get pushed around by Shy-Rotam. So Shy-Rotam is going to walk back to where it started from, and it's going to push minis around. That happens a lot. And Tirion here for defense. Need to defend a little bit now. I have the tower, and if I send minis from that tower, now that the cat on the right is dead, that means that they are going to beeline towards the cat on the left. But I need to feel safe before I can do that. I'm feeling a little bit safe. Should be fine. There goes the Gargoyle. This time I'm supporting it with Blizzard to get rid of the troll, and then the Gargoyle is on. And now I'm trying to send harpies out there. Harpies are fast, so harpies will get there very, very quickly. Now I'm concerned that I will need to defend the base so that the base does not fall. That's going to be important. Boom, boom. Base has been defended. Harpies and Gargoyle killed the cat, and boom. That was Shy-Rotam. Next up, let's do the same kill with the beasts. This time I cannot find a Gargoyle. That is a little bit annoying. I'm trying to cycle, I'm trying to do cheap things to cycle. And I see that there's a whole bunch of stuff coming in. Can I get rid of the Ogre Mage? Well, close enough. They should be able to handle it from there. Then I can send this Gargoyle Batrider pair once again. And keeping their distance. Don't get them clumped up. That's going to be important. I had enough damage on the Ogre Mage so that the base was able to handle the rest. Now the Gargoyle is out there. Right, looking good. Some chickens are coming. Witch Doctor is wonderful against chickens. Sending in the Witch Doctor. Now the Harpies. Too late to save the Harpies. It's not possible anymore. But I can send another Gargoyle in. I can even get Charlga to take the chest. Taking your tower has the advantage. You can also take some chests, although this time actually I did manage to lose the chest. Whoopsie. But there's a Gargoyle and there's a Batrider. They are striking in. I also have a Batrider that's going to keep that tower occupied. Now there's a new troll again. But I also have to worry about the ogre mage, and I was a little bit too slow. Oh. That was a little bit too slow with the quill boar. Base took a bunch of damage, but base is still up. So, and we have a good assault going. That assault is going to kill Shy-Rotam. I just need to distract a little bit. Luckily I didn't. And boom, another kill. Then Shy-Rotam with Blackrock. Here again, sending a miner if I can. Sometimes the miner does get killed. Something attacks it so rapid that it just perishes. Can't really help it. Again, the gargoyle is quite far. I'm trying to work on something to get towards that gargoyle. Oh, we did get the gargoyle. Rend is making the air minis a little bit cheaper as well, which is nice. Pyromancer, Blackrock mini, so Pyromancer getting to do some work here. But again, as you can see, this gargoyle plus Batrider. It's just doing a phenomenal job here. Gargoyle tanks, Batrider, as long as it's not clumped, so it's not too close to the gargoyle, then it gets to deal the damage. Here I'm trying to send the Batrider towards the assault, but also so that it... Oh, now that Pyromancer positioning was a little bit off, but it should be okay. I should manage to... Yeah, I managed to kill the troll, and I managed to kill the gargoyle both with the same blizzard, because the gargoyle had already taken damage. And that means that now I'm able to get some Batriders out there. I'm able to get the gargoyle. Gargoyle again doing the tanking. Batriders dealing a bunch of damage. The flaming pools are all over the place. It's going to be nice. Intercepting the charge there. Right. First cat is dead. Oh, moving towards the second cat. Need something against those chickens. I don't want the chickens destroying my base. And then all I would need to do now would be to get one more attack in. And that would end this. But getting that one more attack in isn't always simple. You also need to defend. As you can see, my base is not doing too well either. And there's constantly stuff coming up. So I need to be ready to defend. Intercepting the charge there again. I really did not want to let the prowler charge into my base. And now I think we have an opening. I get the gargoyle out there. It's nice. I can send a Batrider after it. That's really nice. One Murloc that is probably going to die already. It won't get a hit in the base. Yet it won't. And now we have the gargoyle, we have Batrider, as you can see the flaming pool again. Flaming pool doing a phenomenal job. Using Blizzard here to stop this attack. Getting some harpies in to kill the bear before it does anything more. And gargoyle and Batrider are still in. And they finish the job. Then it's time to do Heroic Shy-Rotam with Horde, with the gargoyle strategy. Looking for the gargoyle. I like to position, if I have to position the Batrider before the gargoyle, I try to put the Batrider a little bit behind and then gargoyle right at the edge of the zone. That means that Batrider is not going to arrive first, so that gargoyle is still going to be tanking. And there, that Blizzard plus the Batrider damage killed the ogre mage. Managed to get the gargoyle through, get the base down. And now we are in a great position. Great position to get an attack in. Need another Batrider maybe, and we should be totally fine here. Dropping another gargoyle. If I had a ground mini there, that would be useful. Well, those blizzards. Just grabbing the chest there. Sending some harpies over. And the harpies should kill the first cat, and they do. My was maybe a little bit ill positioned. Able to quite do what I wanted it to do. Okay. One cat is down. I have one tower. So I just need to defend a little bit now. I'm feeling a little adventurous. I'm just sending the gargoyle in. I believe, actually my base is at full health, so yeah. I definitely had time there. After the Mountaineer committed to shooting at the base, I deployed the Harpies so that the Harpies would not be killed by the Mountaineer. Now there's a little bit of a... Ooh, chickens and Harpies, those can kill the base really, really quickly. Ogre Mage. Just can't catch a break now, can I? No worries though, I get enough damage in the Ogre Mage. Those are not enough to actually kill an Ogre Mage. I get enough damage in so the Ogre Mage will not be able to shoot much. Then I'll have to deploy Grom. Now I'm a bit stuck on the defense. This should be fine. Because I obviously don't need a whole lot of damage anymore. Need to be able to send a little bit of something. Get rid of the troll. That's going to be the end of it. Maybe a small distraction. My distraction actually failed, but yeah. Getting them down once again. And one more time with the gargoyle strategy, this time with the undead. I actually had the most difficulty with the undead. Basically the undead slots are a bit of a problem, because I would really want to have units that can shoot air, because of those harpies. And undead slots don't really give me that cheaply. So yeah, of course gargoyle goes into an undead slot. But then the other one, I'm using Plague Farmer. Plague Farmer actually can do some fun things, because Plague Farmer can shoot at Shy-Rotam outside of its aggro range. But on the other hand, it tends to summon so many minis that Plague Farmer is not going to be able to survive. And also, Shy-Rotam simply is not going to wait for it. If there's any kind of fight going on, then Shy-Rotam will still charge and will still move towards the Plague Farmer, and then it realizes, hey, there's a Plague Farmer here, I'd actually better do something about it. Here I sent the Harpies towards the middle, because the middle was where counterattacks were coming. And now we have the Bat Riders, so if anything new gets summoned, it's going to get instantly flame pooled. And then there's the Gargoyle too, so just look at that damage on the cat. That's tremendous. Now I'm dropping a Blizzard, trying to get the troll down, but sadly the AI is also dropping a Blizzard. But we have a Plague Farmer coming, we have Harpies coming, and we have Gargoyle coming, so yeah, that cat is so going down. All I need to do now is defend a little bit. Just a little while defending, and here you can also see how good the Flaming Pool is. Got rid of everything, chickens and everything, and meanwhile, Gargoyle for victory. You did not get to see a lot of charges with the air strategy, so as an added bonus, let's do one where we just tank the charges. Just tank it, LOL. Like, hey, charge, what charge? Here, again, just the Witch Doctor is so wonderful, look at that, boom boom. And we need 10 gold. So I'm trying to put pressure towards the direction where pressure was coming. Alright, here we go. We have an armored level 21 Abomination. That's still 2 levels lower than Shy-Rotam. And yeah, the charges. Look at that. First charge. First charge out of many. Second charge. Abomination keeps at it. I mean, it is armored. It is trying to avoid damage. Witch Doctor doing some phenomenal work again. And Abomination survived. And here I'm thinking whether I need to do something about that Prowler. But I decided that actually my base can handle it. In the end, I'm not sure if that was a correct decision. My base took like 50% health DPS. And my armored Abomination finally fell. But that's okay, because I have an other. And now we're fighting so deep here that all the pushes from the AI are just going to be directed at my Abomination. So it's all about whether my Abomination can hold. And look at those cats charging. They just charge and they charge. And they charge some more. Some serious charge business going on here. And now we're getting a little bit of pressure from the right side. I'm considering actually sending the next push towards the right so that we could get rid of that pressure. But I'm not sending Pyromancer out there alone, that's not going to do anyway. Oh, but then it just dies. But I was able to save enough gold so that I can drop the Abomination. Problem with this strategy largely is that you need 10 gold to get Abomination plus Shaman out there. At some point you need to be able to save all that gold so that you can get your push going. And as you can see, the Abomination can take a lot of damage when it's fighting the counter pushes from the opponent, so let's see. Trying to make everything survive. We're going to lose the chest. Chest there. Push tower is going okay. I actually had enough gold here. Get another Abomination out there to fight against the Ogre Mage. One upside is that Abomination is good against Ogre Mages, so that does help. It also has that AoE attack and poison, so quite a few upsides to Abominations. As you can see, this has taken quite long. The Abominations are not known for their speed. But now, on the verge of overtime, we're pushing. Prowler managed to take the tower. I may need to distract it a little bit, but the Abomination push was strong enough, and Shy-Rotam also can be felt with this strategy, even though the gargoyle strategy is my favorite. Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, YouTube members and Twitch subscribers who make all of these videos possible.